What's up, everybody? It's Avid on Arcade at GOT2GAME, and here's the latest haul, number 3. Yeah, that's right. It's been, like a couple of weeks? Maybe longer than a couple of weeks since the latest haul. So this is the third one, and we have a lot of stuff, a lot of things that you've already seen get unboxed. I'm just going to roll through those really quick. And we have a lot of other stuff to show you that we've gotten even in the last couple of weeks. If you've been paying attention on Instagram, you'll notice that I've gotten a lot of cool stuff, and you're going to see it here. So let's get to it. As you already seen on my channel already, we got the Majoras Mask limited edition new Nintendo 3DS game bundle, of course, and you can see an in-depth review of that on the site already, as well as the Majoras Mask limited edition collector's edition of the game from GameStop. That includes, and also it came out on Amazon and other places like that. And it goes with the Skull Kid figurine. You guys saw a close-up of that in the video, but I'm not going to take them out to show you, but here's a close-up right now. It's an awesome little cutout of the figure, the mask, and you can see the figure inside. That's really sweet. I also managed to get the European collector's edition of this game, and this came with a steelbook, a pin, and I believe a poster too, which is double-sided, which is really cool. Also has it has a Fierce Deity link. And on the back it had the Skull Kid where he's wearing it in silhouette, has the mask. It was pretty neat. I liked it a lot. To add to that, which you guys didn't see, I also got this very cool Majora's Mask 3D case, 3DS case. It's right here. It's really cool. It's got this little shiny, glossy finish to it. You open it up and it has like this full spread of the moon at the top. It's pretty much the game art cover that you see on the game. But it's really sweet because it's in a case. And in the front, or on the inside I should say, it comes with a couple of slots for the game, and of course with 3DS. You can put any 3DS in there. If you didn't get to get the new Zelda one, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty neat. It's only 10 bucks at GameStop. Really cool. I don't really use cases like this. This is too big to put my 3DS in. I mean, I don't want to be carrying this around into my other bag, but it's still really cool to have just because it just adds to the collection pretty much, so that's awesome. We also got the Majora's Mask 3D Collector's Edition strategy guide from Prima Guides, or Prima Games, right? Prima Games? Prima Guides, I don't know. But the cool thing about this one, the first printing of it, because I'm sure they'll print more, is that it came with a little sheet of clings, basically. You could reuse these, take them off, and put them on your windows, or your notebook, or whatever. I thought about putting them on my car, but I thought that might be a little too much, because my car already looks like a walking Nintendo advertisement. And it also comes with the e-guide for it, so you can download it and add it to your I don't know, your iBook reader. iBook? What's an iBook? Your iPad or your any type of reader type thing like that. I know Amazon has a couple of things. What is it, like the Fire or the Kindle? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can add all that stuff to it too. Also picked this up through a trade site, which is the Majora's Mask, the original Majora's Mask, which is still the same music anyways, but it's the soundtrack CD that was only given out to Club Nintendo, what was it, like a couple years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I never got this. I still need the Ocarina of Time one, but this is a brand new one, really cool. I got it through a trader. I don't remember his name, but thanks a lot to add this to the collection. Another Zelda thing was this little, it's like a little off-brand, made in China type thing, where it has these swords and shields, basically. Am I turning it right? Yeah, it's pretty neat. It was only $5 on Craigslist. The box is kind of beat up and such, but the stuff inside is all intact and it's pretty neat. I'm assuming you wear them because it has like these little links to put your chain in, but that's a little big, and I don't think I want to walk around with a big sword on my neck. I don't want to fall and stab myself. That would be bad. But it's still pretty cool. Somebody did this. It's I mean, the construction is cool, and I guess you could also use the shield to hang on your keychain or something, maybe on your car. So that's neat. What else did we get? I know I have one more thing here, Zelda related. A couple more Zelda related things. Oh yeah, so if you pre-ordered the codename Steam, you also got a Zelda pin, which is Majora's Mask pin, which also came with the collector's edition from Europe. So you get this with codename Steam if you pre-ordered it at GameStop. So there's that. I also got, I'm dropping stuff, the Zelda faceplates for the new Nintendo 3DS, the normal edition, the one that we did not get here in the United States, the one that everyone wants still. But this is pretty sweet. I don't know if you can look really close. You can see like little Triforces at the top, and it has the Triforce logo here, or the crest I should say, on the bottom. That's pretty neat. I can't use them. I can use them on my Ambassador Edition one, but I like to keep the Ambassador plates on that one. So until they release it here, this is just going to stay the way it is. That's the way it is. Lastly, as far as Zelda stuff goes, I also got this. Yeah, that's right. I got a cool Majora's Mask. Not the real thing, but these were given out at PAX, and a good friend of mine who was there managed to get me one and send it to me. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's really cool. I'm just gonna hang it or put it on my wall, maybe in my car too, in the back. Yeah, like I said, it's a walking advertisement for Nintendo, but who knows what Majora's Mask is anyways. You know, general population doesn't. Like I said before, you've already seen a couple of these things. This is the Monster Hunter new Nintendo 3DS that came also on February 13th. And this has the system, and it has Monster Hunter 4U, or 4 Ultimate, pre-installed on the system already, which is sweet. And this is the one that I use as my daily now, as I might have mentioned in that video before. I also picked up the Monster Hunter 4U Collector's Edition for the game system. I mean, it's just a game, but it came with a bunch of cool extras. Like I said, check out that video that I have in the unboxing. It shows off all the cool little items that came inside. If you're a big Monster Hunter fan, you're going to want to get this thing. Also got Codename Steam. Like I said, I had that Majora's Mask pin. Came with this game. Codename Steam is really cool. It's made by Intelligent Systems, who also made Fire Emblem. And like I said before, I love Fire Emblem, so this game is really fun if you play the demo. It's really good stuff. You also might have noticed that I play a lot of PlayStation 4, or just PlayStation in general. I do love my PlayStations and my Vita and all that, so I had to pick up a better headset because I was using my iPhone headphones and they weren't cutting it, and they were also making a weird, loud, piercing sound to all my other friends. So I had to get something else. I ended up picking up these, the official PlayStation 4 or PlayStation just companion or wired headset. They're the silver wired stereo headset. These were on sale on Amazon, cut from like $80 or $70 down to like $30 or $35. It's a pretty good deal. They sound fantastic. The microphone itself is a little flimsy, but the quality of it is great. They can hear me well. You can tell, and you can switch between the game sound and your party sound really good, and everything is really great. It's like, I think it's 7.1 surround sound. It's fantastic. The great thing about this particular headset compared to all other headsets out there right now is that on the actual PlayStation 4, it comes with a companion app that you can download, and you can actually adjust or equalize the custom settings for your headset. Excuse me. So you can create different profiles depending on what type of games you're playing. Plus, they already have profiles created for you. So if you play Destiny, Far Cry, The Order, and just recently they released one for Bloodborne, you can download that profile to your headset, and then it's just customized just for that overall experience. And there is a huge difference. It sounds fantastic. I highly recommend them if you have a small head, because if you have a big head like mine, they really press down on your ears, and I would say after like an hour or two, your ears start hurting, your lobes are just aching, and it's a lot of pain. I've been trying to stretch them out, which I'm probably gonna snap them eventually, and you can kind of see them in the corner over there. I've been like pulling them like that just to loosen them up a bit, but it's not working, and it just hurts. So after a while I have to stop, which is kind of good in a way because it prevents me from playing too long. I have other things to do during the day, and it's good to just say like, you know what, my ears hurt, I gotta stop. And so I do. So there you have it. Mario Party came out on March, what day was it? March 20th, 24th, or something like that? I don't remember. But they released all the new amiibo, the Super Mario line of amiibo, which I ended up collecting all of them. And I'll show you a couple of them right now. But they released Mario Party as a bundle. Now you'll notice right now there's a gold Mario inside. This, he did not come with this bundle. Actually, the regular Mario came with this. And I can show you that right now. If I can just find him. This is the regular Mario that comes inside the bundle, but since the gold one was an exclusive to Walmart, I figured why not put him inside the box, because it showcases him a little bit better and it makes it look like an overall better, visually appealing package, I guess. The Walmart one was exclusive just to obviously Walmart, but he has been a lot easier to find than all the other exclusives from like other retailers, like Rosalina at Target, Lucario at Toys R Us, Meta Knight at Best Buy, and I believe Shulk at GameStop. Those guys are really hard to find. I know right now you can still get Shulk, or you could have back in the day when he came out, and you can still pre-order new ones. And I think GameStop just has a tendency to just hold on to stuff and release it again, as we've seen with the Majora's Mask 3DS. So, but this one has been pretty plentiful, the Gold Mario. And this is what he looks like on the outside. I was lucky enough to pre-order 2 of them from the website, and help my cousins out with one of these as well. So he looks really cool. Obviously he's just a paint job and just to make us go crazy for him, but it worked and we all bought into it. So yeah, we also picked up besides, all the other amiibos are pretty much not remakes, but just new versions of the characters we already have from the other figures, or from the Super Smash Bros. Line. But Toad is the very first one in this line. You can't find him anywhere else. I was kind of disappointed he wasn't as Captain Toad from Treasure Tracker games, but yeah, it's a regular Toad. Looks fantastic. It's classic Toad. He looks cool, and you know, you could bring him into Mario Party. So that's it for the Mario Party and Amiibo stuff right here. We also got Shovel Knight the plush. We Love Fine, who also produces a lot of custom game shirts and stuff like that, that employs lots of artists who don't really normally get paid very well, ended up making this very cool plush. He's obviously not sponsored, but he's approved, and it's an official plush by Yacht Club Games, and it's really cool. It comes with a magnetic shovel that sticks to his hand. You can put it here on either hand, or put him on his back. I believe it sticks to his back somewhere. So that's pretty neat. It's really cool. I really like plushes, and I have my car filled with a couple of them already. So this is just to go in the back of my car, just to show off, to see who actually knows who Shovel Knight is. But it's pretty neat. Pretty good quality. It's not like the cheapy kind that you find at like carnivals and stuff like that. So it's really well made. He ran for I think almost $30 ship, but if you were at PAX, you got him for like I think 25 bucks. So if you're a big fan of this game, and I love indie games, and I love Shovel Knight, I had to get it. So like I said, We Love Fine, that's the name of the website, and you want one, you can still get them. I think they're still producing them. They're kind of like made to order in a way, like they do it in batches. So if you still want one, you can go to the website and get one of your own. Up next, we have the PlayStation Experience. I don't know, what do you call it? It is just a playing cards. Playing cards, yeah. Greatness awaits. PlayStation playing cards. Basically, these were given out at the PlayStation Experience that happened in Las Vegas in December last year. And if you were there, you had to go to each and every booth that was there to get these handed to you. So you were getting, given a couple here, like here's this one for Hotline Miami, here's this one for Shovel Knight, here's this one for Destiny, blah, 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 blah. So if you wanted a full deck, you had to go around and collect them all. Now, these are running on eBay for almost from $80 to $100. I don't know why, but either way, I was lucky enough, again, for somebody else that I know who was working in the industry to hook me up with a full deck. He didn't have to go running around to get these, but he still got one. And I ended up getting an extra Joker, actually. This is the Joker card, but if you see on my Instagram, you'll see that I posted up pictures of the actual cards, but they're very cool. It's a nice little memento for the actual event that happened. And as you can see here, I'll see if I can spread them out in front. So you see Uncharted there. What else do we got there? I can't actually see. I know we have some Transistor cards. There's Hotline Miami. What else is in the front, actually? I know we have some Tearaway. So it's actually really, really cool that they did this, and it's a nice little memento if you manage, I guess it's if you're a huge fan, you managed to get a full deck. So that's very cool. So it's kind of sad that people are trying to sell it either way, but it's a nice memento. It goes very nice with my 20th anniversary PlayStation 4, and that's the whole reason I really wanted them. My friend knew that I had it, and he's like, here, take this. It looks good with that, and so I said, thank you very much. I love little cool collectibles like this that are hard to find, as you have already seen, that I like to collect the really rare stuff. I would consider this pretty rare to get, either way. Another quick item we got from Club Nintendo was our very own Super Smash Bros. Soundtrack CDs, which there's 2 discs of music that cover from the 3DS version to the Wii U version. So there's actually 2 discs in here. They kind of split open. You can kind of see it in there. See, there's one, there's the other one. They're nice red and blue. Was dropped it. Yeah, and it's really cool. And the only way you could have gotten this was if you had pre-ordered both not pre-ordered, but if you have bought and registered both the 3DS version and the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. And did it on the website just in time. There was a cutoff time, I forgot when, I think it was in January or something like that. So if you didn't get that, you have to go to the aftermarket to find it. It's probably one of the last CDs they're going to be releasing. Actually, yeah, it is, because there is no other game music right now currently on the Club Nintendo website, at least for the United States. There's a couple other physical items that are still available, and a lot of things that are not going to be made yet. So I think they're probably going to be made to order, because they're just taking all these orders in. Tomorrow is actually the last day for registering any games of the Club Nintendo on the United States version of it, or the North American version of that site. So you should really get on it, because if you have any coins left lying around or any games you haven't registered yet, you should do it, because you might be able to get a couple of games off of it. And right after that, they'll announce the Platinum and Gold, I believe, Elite rewards for people who managed to get up that high. I think I spent so much within the last year that I probably hit Platinum twice already. and maybe gold once or 3 times. Other than that, I only have one other item to show you that I can remember right now that I haven't shown you yet, and it is pretty big. You might have already seen it on Instagram recently, and it's pretty huge. I'll be posting pictures of it interspersed in the video after this, just because, like I said, it's so huge I can't carry it to show you. It's really heavy. It'd probably be very dangerous for me to try to do that because I don't want to drop it. It's worth a lot of money, but I do have the box, and I'll show you the box. It is the first 4 figures. Man, I gotta back up a little bit. First 4 figures, Link on Epona exclusive, and it is the Master Arts centerpiece, which actually the exclusive version of this particular statue is where he's painted in a way where it's a faux bronze look. And at first I was like, I just want the regular one, you know, it looks cool, but I want the regular one because it's painted normally and just Link looks like Link, Epona looks like Epona. But now that I see this in person, I gotta say, pictures don't do it justice. It looks fantastic. It is a centerpiece. I've been collecting statues for almost like over 10 years now, and this is going back to like my Bowen designs and Sideshow collectible days, and this is like extremely gorgeous. It's one of the best pieces I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot of the actual Rider on Steed series from Lord of the Rings that Sideshow Collectibles put out, so I have like Gandalf on Shadowfax and a couple of those guys, and this is right up there with those. This is a fantastic job. Even though it's a faux bronze paint job, it's really done. There's a variety of colors and paints in his body and all that, and I'll show, like I said, I'll put up some close-up pictures later in this video. But it's a fantastic piece. This has long been sold out on the site because I think this came out a couple years ago, but I managed to find one in Australia, and via China it was shipped to me, I believe. China or somewhere else, somewhere off east. Thanks to First 4 Figures who actually found it for me. If you've been going to their website, you've seen that they've been releasing a bunch of cool new items from Sega and Capcom recently, and they'll be producing more Zelda figures too. So they're going to be doing a Link on Loftwing, which is probably going to be their next centerpiece statue, which is really huge. I think it's going to be over like $400 for it. They're also producing a Ganondorf Wind Waker style. So if you're a big fan of Zelda and you got the money to burn, you should definitely collect these. If you can find one of these, you might as well get it. But like I said, online on eBay, this guy in particular is already reaching the $1,000 range. The only other one that's as expensive as this one would be Skull Kid, but actually I should take that back. Fierce Deity Link also goes up for pretty high. I always wanted that one too, and we will never get it because that's just too much money. Oh, well, I can't say never. Who knows, maybe somebody out there gets desperate and they really need to sell it, and I will be there to get it. That's it for the latest haul, number 3. Leave any comments if you have any questions about what I got, where I got it, how I got it. It's all really just thanks to networking, talking to people, talking to the companies, reaching out to the companies, following the companies, being on top of all these things all the time. For any Amiibo stuff, follow Amiibo News on Twitter or Amiibo Inquirer. You can do a quick search, so a shout out to them. They're very cool, and I always use them to find out when something's up for pre-order. And like I said, follow anybody else that you're into, and they'll give you some information as well. Check out the website, www.igot2game.com. It's just an I in front of here, over there, .com. We've been putting up a lot of cool new content, new reviews. We just actually put up a review for Axiom Verge that's coming up on the PS4 tomorrow. It's a very cool game if you're a big fan of Metroid, and just a bunch of other just articles on stuff that's happening in gaming, entertainment, and collectibles as well. That's it for the latest haul, number 3. I'm Avid on Arcade at GOT2GAME. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep playing.